On est reparti du coup. Quatrième partie du live. On est arrivé du coup à Lens. Cove. Et on doit chercher notre cher ami Dicky. C'est ça, hein? Pas vraiment notre ami.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Ah oui, non, on est moi, le chat, je l'aime bien sur les écrans d'attente, quoi. Après, ça dépend, tu vois, quand je fais des jeux un petit peu en mode
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire
du
risks.
scribble, tout ça, j'ai déjà laissé le chat, ça m'est déjà arrivé. Il est vrai que ça prend beaucoup de place, hein. On a que qu'un écran pour tout mettre, donc les deux sont intéressants. Il y a des retours de chat assez discrets, c'est plutôt cool.
Guess that explains how he ended up here.
Alors, ah bah c'est Richard, bien sûr, c'est lui. C'est lui qu'on cherche. Mince, c'est un ancien mineur. Alors nous, les mineurs, général, ça se passe mal.
Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
Ah ouais, c'est lui, c'est Richard, c'est lui. Je reconnais sa tête.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
Je confonds avec un autre.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm just looking for Dickie.
And you think I'll snitch? Get the fuck out of here. You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
Mais bien la pression. Du coup, voilà, non, lui c'était notre troisième dossier et Richard c'était le premier. J'ai confondu. Il est pas là pour rigoler celui-là, hein, en tout cas. C'est certain. Tyler.
A guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight. Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn business.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it, before I break your knees.
So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. I need more info to figure out where Dickie is. Tyler set himself up nicely.
J'avoue. Il y a une bonne vue en plus. Après, ça reste particulier comme mode de vie. Mais... J'ai pas été voir ça. Ok. Encore plus posé ici. Hein. Ça manque de porte. Mais si on imagine que la tente est épaisse, ça peut passer. Ça doit être Linette, ça. C'est la personne à qui on était censé parler pour débuter.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Pourquoi pas, j'ai envie de dire. Est-ce que c'est Linette?
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
Watch it. The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What
Ah,
do
c'est
you
qui
want?
là? Elle a le nez rouge comme les mineurs.
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. And creating something out of nothing and then turning it into something else? That's as close to real magic as we can get. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
Non, 3 fois rien.
The clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. It could still be here right now. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie.
Ça dépend des comportements des gens, mais au contraire, en vrai. En vrai, il y a des gens qui parlent justement que pendant les pauses. Et surtout, ça montre que le live est actif. Toi, peut-être tu prends une pause au moment où je fais la pause, c'est bien. En vrai, c'est bien. Parce que c'est aussi... c'est l'importance des pauses, c'est à la fois pour le streamer et pour les viewers. Mais c'est pas le cas de tout le monde.
I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
Oh, il y en a d'autres là, des... ok, il y a là, il y a là, il y a là. Ça doit être elle, Linette, alors. Oui.
She definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
Direct comme ça, Cash.
That much is painfully obvious.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
Et du coup, ouais, mais de base, les pauses, c'est mal vu. J'ai l'impression. Hein. Fut un temps, il y avait des viewers qui me reprochaient. Ah, mais tu fais des pauses toutes les heures. J'étais en mode, bah oui, normal en fait. J'ai pas envie de claquer à 35 ans. Devant mon PC en étant déshydraté ou je sais pas quoi. C'est important. En vrai. Alors. On va commencer par un truc gentil.
Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
T'as vu
Next
comment il a
fishing
sorti ça? On est ensemble.
Oh,
You never have any trouble with anyone. No one takes advantage.
As long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
you're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
What kind of donations?
Food and clothes, mostly.
Ok, ça va
But
se faire
jobs are
là-dessus.
hard to come by these days. We must rely on the kindness of others, even if their kindness
qu'il y a encore
comes
Hugues?
and goes in waves.
J'en viens Hugues.
Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as...
Sam,
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future, don't you think?
What about opioids? Did he say anything about that?
There are no drugs here, Samuel. To stay, you must remain clean.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's gotta be in one of these places.
Alors, il y a là. Il y a là. Oh, je pense qu'il est plus loin encore, du coup. En même temps, on peut pas aller
I
plus
need to
loin que
find
là.
out where Dickie's
Ouais,
hiding.
voilà.
He's here somewhere.
Et en même temps, ils avaient dit une caravane. Et il va pas habiter à côté de Linette. Je peux rentrer chez elle, là? Non. Tac. Bah, il y a peu de possibilités, hein. Soit c'est celle là-haut. Soit c'est celle totalement à l'opposé. Je pense que celle là-haut, elle est plus à l'écart. Ah, je veux pas prendre de risques. Après, il y avait la maison là. Attends, quand on était allé par là. Il y avait une maison, non? J'avais une maison. Oui, je sais, je dois chercher Dickie. Je sais, je sais. Arrête. Laisse-moi faire. Brandon. Il y a la maison là, mais il est pas vraiment à l'écart ici.
I need to find out where Dickie's
Un peu,
hiding.
mais c'est pas une
He's here
caravane.
somewhere.
Ok, ça c'est à proximité. Et après, là c'est plus loin. Hein. En vrai, c'est plus loin encore. Hein. Ouais, c'est pas mal.
No quad. And it's right next to another mobile home.
Ah, fallait
It's
un
not
quad. Mince, bah du coup c'est là. Est-ce qu'il y a un quad? Vous allez voir que tout va être faux. Je le sens bien. Je vois pas de quad. Hein. Attendez, il me faut un quad pour Dickie, c'est vrai. Donc finalement, c'était le quad l'indication. C'était pas le fait qu'il soit vraiment à l'écart. Là, il y a un quad, non? Je crois qu'il y a un quad. Ouais, il y a un quad.
There's a quad, but Dickie's supposed to be in a trailer.
Ah, donc ça, j'avais raison. Ils ont tous un quad. C'est pas facile.
Dickie's unlikely to be here. No quad parked out front, and no one seems to be home.
Du coup, il doit me manquer une caravane que j'ai pas vue. 100%. Ah, mais attends, je peux vraiment passer par là?
I need to find out where Dickie's
Ah, non.
hiding. He's here somewhere.
Bah, je trouve qu'on a bien trouvé, en tout cas. Il y a celle là-haut, là. J'espère que ça vous a plu, mon enquête. Là, il y a un quad et c'est une caravane.
Quad.
Oui.
Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding.
C'est pas isolé, il a un
Name a
mètre des
visit.
autres. Sérieusement. Vous savez que la celle tout là-bas au fond, je voulais pas la proc parce qu'en fait, il y avait pas de chemin pour y aller. Du coup, je me suis dit, c'est mort.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please.
Si,
So
si,
back
si.
the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Tu t'avais?
Look, I just want to talk to the guy who lives right over there.
I don't give a shit what you want. Back the fuck
Hey,
off.
man. This guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it.
Anna?
I'm gonna get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a
Ok.
plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Et B.
Pre-Socratic philosophy. Dog-eared and well-read. I saw this picture in Ethan's bar, only intact. Guess I know who's been cut out.
Ah, mais c'était la sœur d'Ethan. Ok. Je parlais pas de cette cabane-là, putain. Ah, ouais, si.
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
Ok, ils veulent vraiment que je crame un truc. Je sens qu'ils veulent que je crame un truc. C'est pas très très gentil de cramer les trucs des gens. Même s'il a été méchant avec moi.
No use. They won't let me anywhere near his trailer. I need a distraction.
Bon, là, on a dit que c'est l'endroit où il va se planquer, ok.
It's
Ok.
deep enough. Could squeeze in here. Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here.
D'accord.
If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this.
Sous la table, en vrai, ça passe. Hein. Bah, n'importe où, en vrai, s'il panique. Putain, je voyais bien la bougie, là, du coup. Ah!
With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention. It's out of the way, so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details.
Oui, la statue. Mais c'est terrible!
The
Ça se
statue
fait
will
pas.
be collateral damage once the fire spreads. No other option.
Salut, Battleship. Oula, on a des allumettes, ok.
These shavings would be perfect kindling. It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, if I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire. Varnish. Can's empty, probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff.
C'est bon, j'ai tout.
I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames.
On va cramer toute la... Imaginez, on crame tout le truc.
Not a concern. Sand is effective against fire, but not that effective. Tyler set himself up nicely.
Ça me fait rire, ça devrait pas. Hein. Du coup, ils vont peut-être choper ça. Non. Je dois trouver ce qu'ils ont pour éteindre le feu. Ah!
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
Ah, il faut encore autre chose. Tiens, j'ai vraiment cramé tout le campement, je le sens. Je vois pas d'autres trucs là. Pyromane, mais de ouf. On est d'accord.
No use. They won't let me anywhere near his trailer.
On sait, on sait.
I need a distraction.
Je vérifie. Hein.
saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk.
Ah, je crois que j'ai tout, ça y est.
I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
Anna? Ce serait pour mettre le feu.
Hey, Anna. Can I have a quick sidebar? I found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
Allez.
I need
Alors.
to create a distraction to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin.
Ok.
Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
Ouais, ouais, ouais. Ok, bon, heureusement on planifie avant. Alors, Anna. Anna, faudrait commencer par saboter le tuyau. Hein. Est-ce que moi je peux saboter le tuyau direct? Non, non. Donc go saboter le tuyau. Go planquer les clés plutôt et saboter le tuyau en plus. Après. Ouais, les clés d'abord. Les clés, les clés. Ok. Ouais, mais le tuyau d'arrosage c'est quand même vénère. Mais un extincteur. L'extincteur c'est encore plus vénère. Ok. Ça c'est ok. On fait rien au tuyau d'arrosage du coup? Non parce que... Moi... Bon moi je vais cramer le truc, ça c'est prévu. Quand sortir? Non? Oh ça devrait aller ça, non? Où me cacher? Les rideaux. Oh, ça va pas aller, ça. On va voir ce qu'ils en disent. C'est trop bien de pouvoir faire les hypothèses, ensuite de voir ce qui se passe. Ah merde, il me voit.
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Quelqu'un. Du coup, je vais mettre le tuyau d'arrosage, mais c'est peut-être plutôt quand est-ce que je dois sortir qui est problématique. Parce que là, si j'étais sorti un poil plus tôt, je vais essayer de sortir juste un poil plus tôt. Juste pour voir. Oh, c'est trop bien. Moi, j'aime trop. Et tu vois, c'est ça en fait, Neil. T'as pas, tant que t'as pas bon, de toute façon, c'est pas le bon truc. Mais par contre, ça te montre ce que t'as suggéré comme hypothèse. Ce qu'on disait tout à l'heure, il y a 5 heures. Et là, normalement, lui va me voir. Voilà, ok. Donc c'est tuyau d'arrosage first.
Based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Je pense, hein. pas un choix. Non, mais par contre, il y a un côté vraiment... genre, c'est marrant, tu vois, parce que tu dois vraiment réfléchir ton truc. Enfin, genre, si tu le fais au pif, t'es pas rendu, quoi. Ça te permet vraiment de voir et de... Du coup, de te rendre compte, quoi. Et là, normalement, je passe sans souci, du coup. Oh
If Anna breaks the hose, Lynette will look for a spare in the closet.
C'est embêtant, ça. Mais est-ce qu'éventuellement, si je me cache sous la table, ça passe? Ah, c'est drôle. J'aime trop. Sinon, je partirais plus tôt, je pense. On va voir. Genre là, c'est cassé, ok.
Tyler will see me
Ah,
up
il me
here
voit!
if he comes into the cabin.
Ok, ok. Donc c'est vraiment forcément derrière le rideau, ok. Non, non, pas à l'intérieur de l'armoire. Derrière le rideau, ok. Du coup, je vais faire un peu plus tôt, je pense. Je tente le feu au rapris. Je sais pas trop ce que ça peut donner. Et sinon, j'ai l'autre choix aussi que je peux tenter. Et là, ils vont me croiser, non? Ah non, c'est bon. Le feu au rapris, c'est après, en fait.
People will look away when the fire flares. I'll risk being discovered then.
Ok. Du coup, en vrai, juste après le dernier, c'était bien. Mais je suis pas sûre, attends. Ça a pas marché tout à l'heure, non? Il me semble que ça a pas marché. On va vérifier. Du coup, peut-être finalement, le quand le feu aura pris de Tyler, ça peut être pas mal. Vous avez une impression de déjà vu, peut-être? Ah ouais, là, c'est là où je
If Anna
sors.
breaks the
Ok,
hose,
ok, ok.
Lynette will look for a spare in the closet.
Non, il en manque pas un, mais... C'est juste qu'en fait, ils vont chercher une solution de secours, du coup. C'est ça, le délire. Mais par contre, du coup, j'ai pas essayé ça. Comme ça. Juste pour voir. C'est quand, en fait, ils ont pas leur solution, ils font autre chose. Du coup, forcément, ils me tombent sur la tronche. Tu vois, elle, quand elle vient rechercher le truc, elle me met dedans, en fait. Qu'elle est ressortie, moi je peux y aller. Normalement. Ah, il me voit
People will
encore!
look away when the fire flares. I'll risk being
Du coup, faut
discovered then.
absolument pas sortir à ce moment-là, ça c'est sûr. Ok. Et le quand je serai seule, du coup? Je l'ai essayé ou pas, là? Je suis en train de faire toutes les possibilités. Excusez-moi, hein, mais... J'ai dit, ouais, non, c'est bien, c'est que tu fais pas juste toutes les possibilités. En l'occurrence, je suis en train de le faire, mais c'est un petit ajustement, ça qui est... Le quand je serai seule est un peu, comment on dit? Tricky? L'intitulé est tricky. Je crois que quand je serai seule... Ah, ok, c'est
People
là.
would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
J'avais essayé vraiment ça, là, comme ça? Je revérifie, hein. Excusez-moi. Du coup, je sais plus ce que j'ai fait. Ah, mais du coup, le placard, ça peut marcher. L'autre, il m'a vu sortir parce que je suis sortie par le rideau. Mais c'est ça, en fait. Ah bah j'ai réussi. Du coup, c'était pas le placard.
That'll do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to
C'est
time
bon.
everything
On l'a.
carefully. I'll only get one shot.
Du coup, j'ai fait sabotage du tuyau d'arrosage et quand je serai seule.
You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose.
C'est ça.
Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
J'aime bien mon autre
Yes.
solution pourtant.
Then trust me.
C'était profond ça comme phrase. Tu me fais confiance? Bah alors fais-moi confiance. Oh là, excusez-moi, c'est la manette qui a vibré.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help!
Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Oui, c'est la manette.
Hurry,
Elle était posée sur le bureau.
Kayla, calm down. It'll be okay.
Worked so hard on it.
Ça me fait de la peine pour la personne qui a fait la statue. Non. Oh non. Bon, attendez, on est passé. Mais oui, ça se fait pas. Vous savez que quand j'allais en Haute-Savoie, il y avait un truc comme ça dans le village où j'allais en vacances. Ils faisaient des concours de sculpture à la tronçonneuse. Et ils faisaient ce genre d'animaux. Mais c'était un truc de fou, ils pouvaient faire un aigle avec les ailes déployées et tout. À la tronçonneuse. Merci, je déteste ça. Mais oui, moi ça m'entriste là ce qu'il vient de faire. C'était sûr qu'il allait courir.
What the hell?
I've been looking for you.
Mets ton
We need
bras
to
sur son
talk.
cou là.
Oh no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house. You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care of my moms and live life, man. And I've been trying to find a way out all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something. I didn't know he was gonna put so much together. He was gonna pin us to the wall. And now I'm as good as dead. You don't understand, man. I can't.
Stop rambling. What did you take?
His notes about his article, about the dealing and the drugs and names of dealers, and sellers, buyers, everything. I had to, or I was gonna be next. You gotta believe me.
What'd you do with them? Where are they?
I don't have them, man. I left the stick at the dead drop up at Makeout Point. He'll pick it up soon, and then it's done. No proof, nothing.
Who's coming for it? Tell me who's coming for it.
My boss, Declan. His name is Declan.
Oh, je l'avais call.
Declan.
Bien sûr, c'était le seul à qui pouvait faire confiance.
You know him, everyone knows him. Oh man, I'm totally
Bon, j'ai call beaucoup de monde,
now.
mais...
When he hears I snitched again, I'm fucking done. But how was I supposed to know Nick was gonna stir shit up?
Are you saying he's involved in Nick's death? Tell me.
Come on. Just let me go. Please, I already told you everything. No, just let me go, all right? I really gotta leave town before he finds me. I'm begging you, man. Let me go. Let me go. Help! Anyone! Help me!
Shut up!
Hey, asswipe!
Should've known. Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Sam, we have to get out of here.
Shut up. Your ass ain't any better. You brought him here.
You've had this coming.
I can explain.
Oh, you'll explain all right. Someone give me my rifle.
We're leaving.
Ah, God damn it, woman!
C'était intense, hein. Tout de même, tout de même.
It doesn't make any sense. None of it does. Why would Declan do that? He was always a stand-up cop. Now he's a crime boss?
No time to think about it. Right now, we need to get to that dead drop. Nick probably gathered enough evidence to reveal what Declan was up to. Our word against his won't cut it. That stick is the only way we'll take him down.
Or maybe you could just stay out of this? Declan's trying to save his skin.
If you go against him on that promontory, he'll be trapped in a corner. This isn't a game. This isn't a puzzle. And you're no one else is gonna die.
You can't promise that. It's unfair to think you can. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't either. But we're the only ones who could possibly bring some closure to these murders. Just control yourself, okay? The fire worked, but people could have gotten hurt. Sam, I know it's been a rough day, but you're freaking me out. Stop zoning out. We're just about there, and I need you to help me figure out our next steps.
Next steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head. No, that's too dramatic. Stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
What are you looking at?
You're focused on finding the facts and not focused on the very real dangers.
You need to focus on the road, not on whatever daydream you're lost in.
Just stop. You're the one that needs to stop.
Sam, you're going too fast. You need to stop.
Leave me alone. Sam, stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
There's a turret.
Stop.
Stop. Sam, stop. Stop. Stop the car. Sam, are you okay? You nearly got us killed.
I need a moment.
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory. We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
Ouais, il va pas bien. Hein. Oh là là.
We need to talk. Yes, Sam, it's time. What's happening? Sam, I can't. Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. No! Losing control of my own mind. Where are you? Can you hear me? Can you even hear me?
Bon, j'imagine que ça va pas marcher.
Fine. I'll come. What? I got a feeling I'm not gonna like this.
Allez.
Okay, do not freak out. You've been through this before. Ugh, I'm back in the same room
Ah,
again.
ça je reconnais, c'est la manipulation de la CIA dans un couloir. Remember?
Stick to the fundamentals. Breathe. Focus. You can make it out. It still keeps going. It feels like I'm trapped in a maze. I wish there'd been another way.
Here we don't call 911. Oh là là. Le coup de pression.
There you are. You and I need to talk. What? What's happening?
Ça va pas du tout,
Remember the facts,
Sam. Hein?
That's how you'll get through this. Losing control of my own mind again. I'm almost...
She doesn't do anything, just sits around. Stop me. Don't try to stop me.
I should have been there for you, Bug.
J'arrête de l'appeler Bug, ça ira mieux.
At least I'm not being chased this time. Right?
Ah bah j'espère pas. Ah non. Hein.
Wonder what's in store for me now.
Ah. Pop. Ici. Ici.
And I'm back to square one.
Ah, mais quand j'ai fait ça, il a pas dit Square One. Ah ouais, non, il a pas dit Square One.
I'm always starting from the same position and looking at the same door.
Ok, ok, ok. Donc je vais là. Tac. Là, je vais essayer l'en face, vas-y.
Maybe it's not about which door I go through so much as which door I choose. Oh, I should just make a choice and stick to it.
D'accord.
You need to put it together, Sam. Always tackle a problem head on. Of course. There's no running away from it.
Looking up everyone's lives.
Mhm.
It's a real talent.
Stylé, hein, ce passage.
Nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking
Ok, c'est de là qu'on est venu. Oh là là! Doucement. Denis. Ça, c'est embêtant, hein.
It can, but it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
On va de l'autre côté, du coup, hein. Attends, je vais juste faire un truc. 2 secondes. Mise à jour d'un truc. Tac, 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 tac. C'est là. J'arrive. Hop.
I don't need that right now.
Ça s'est quand même rallumé. Il y a peut-être un succès.
Just give me a break.
Ah, je l'ai vraiment raté. Il n'y a pas eu de succès.
I give up.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
Le conflit interne est violent, hein. Ok, on revient là, du coup. Ok, ok, ok. Sauf que là, ça a ouvert là. Non.
Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious.
They both deserve to be happy.
Non, mais c'est bon, il est mort l'autre. Tu peux récupérer ta place. C'est la licorne.
Your mother told me what happened. I know she's always pushing you to make friends.
Yeah.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She doesn't want you to be unhappy.
Is she happy?
Not always. I'm not always happy either. Being happy isn't everything. I'd say it's more important to find out who you want to be than to be happy. Here, I brought you something.
It's so clear. I can see it all at once.
That's what gives it strength. It has nothing to hide. it can see itself for what it really is. And that lets it see everything. It's not a flaw. It's a gift. Like a superpower, you know? When the world is a storm, you stand calm at the center.
No. I need to have a real talk with myself. Where are you? You and me, Sam, we can do this. What? Which one are you? Sam, where are you? Sam! 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 Sam!
Bah c'est lui, quoi.
Sam, where
Ah,
are
c'est
you?
lui là-bas. Je l'ai vu. Ok, il bouge comme moi, du coup.
Sam! Sam! Where are you? Sam! 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 Sam!
Je comprends pas trop ce passage.
You and me, Sam, we can do this.
Ah. Pas clair, hein.
You're leaving town just like that.
He cares. Tell him how much you hurt. Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back, no matter where you go.
Let's go, let's go.
Don't leave, Muley. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me. Don't leave, Muley. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me, and you promised.
Faut choisir entre les gens.
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry.
Merci beaucoup, Big Bouillotte.
Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that.
Non, c'est pas bien.
Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that.
Vas-y. J'avais pas compris qu'il fallait choisir.
It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
I know. But I still have to
Ça fait vraiment un chat sur son t-shirt, cette fois.
It's not fair.
Genre c'est en 3D.
I understand, but it's not fair. I guess you finally win for once.
Voilà, j'ai pas choisi pour le premier rocher. J'ai pas capté.
Sam, put that away.
Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say.
C'est pas faux.
Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over. Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over.
Non, ça ira. Non.
I thought that's what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry, I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted would fix anything?
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
Attendez, c'est de plus en
I know the
plus.
real you is here. The rest are just illusions. I have to focus.
On dirait l'écran de chargement de Assassin's Creed. Bah s'il est triste, ça doit être lui.
There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
Ah si, attends. Comme ça. Avec son ami imaginaire là, c'est parfait, non? Moi je trouve ça pas mal. Non mais si, en vrai. Du coup sinon j'avais raison au début. Salut, bienvenue. Ah, en fait, c'était celui à côté du lit. Attends, c'est pas fini. Bah le miroir. C'est quand même le nom du jeu quoi. Moi je dis ça, je dis rien.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I said this conversation was over.
He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
What does that even mean? He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself, to his imaginary friend.
I had one at his age.
Yet you had real friends. He talks to himself more than he talks to other people. You should consider what the one teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put useless labels on him.
They're not remedial. They're programs meant to help him with his social skills. It could be good for him.
My son is not going to be in some dunce class.
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since. I'm ready.
Introspection sur 20 là, hein. Attention. Oh là là, Moïse là. Oh là là. C'est flippant quand tu regardes en haut comme ça. Un petit peu. Un petit peu peur, hein. Je t'ai de pas avoir fait gaffe au début. Erreur d'inattention. Quand j'ai fait un des choix là. Mais bon. C'est beau. C'est très beau. Je trouve. Attends, je sais ma fonctionnalité qui marche sans doute pas, mais de faire un screen avec ma manette.
Hey. Hey. It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here. You know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna. You're finally back on the right path? I believe some of the credit is mine. I'm doing my best with what I have. It's been a bumpy ride, but you showed promise, and that's good enough for me. I'm sure if we keep at it, we'll make a fine and upstanding citizen of you yet. You always make it sound like you care, but all you want is to change me. We keep hitting the same wall over and over again. The two halves of your world, they just don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things. Facts. What? They're facts, not things. And they should matter to everyone. Yeah, well, they don't. They might not even matter at all. Tell Nick that. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even now. My world may fall apart, you'd still be here. Of course. Though you did handle your panic attacks just fine on your own lately. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track. Go along with me. Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter
Ça
the
y est, il redevient une
consequences.
seule personne.
It's time. Two roads, and you can only take one.
Bah, le 2 du coup.
The truth is worth more than any of us. Damn society. Damn being happy. I was afraid you'd say that.
Ah, je me suis trompée, je crois.
But you have to be you. I'll see you around. No, you won't, Sam. But good luck. The world is an ugly place when you can really see it.
Après, on verra bien. Genre, on a fait un choix. Hein? Ne paniquons pas. Tout va bien se passer.
Sam, we don't have time for this.
C'est embêtant de voir les gens comme ça, par contre.
No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
Vous savez quoi, je vais faire un dernier break, les gens. J'arrive. Alors, on est reparti. Il paraît que les secours nous n'arriveront pas s'il nous arrive quelque chose ici. C'est bon signe. Pas du tout. Je sais même plus où est parti l'autre.
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Oui, mais j'ai fait une pause, du coup je sais pas où elle est. Ça va, hein, d'être par là. Oh, on retourne
Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
au belvédère, mais oui. Ils l'ont dit en plus. La boucle est bouclée. C'est beau de nuit. C'est stylé.
Falling off is the least of my worries right now.
OMG.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
It won't happen again. I'm here. 100%.
I hope so. I need you right now. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
We don't both need to do this. You can go home if you want. Maybe you should.
You're sweet, if a bit overly macho. I know the risks. But we haven't done too bad so far, right? So good try. But you're not getting rid of me that easily.
Let's not waste time then. We should get back to finding those files. Any luck yet?
I can't find them anywhere.
Mais si, dans la boîte à sandwich. Obviously.
Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
La boîte à sandwich. Il y a le téléphone aussi. J'avoue, téléphone d'urgence.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
Ah bah du coup, la boîte à sandwich, beaucoup tout expose aussi, hein.
This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing.
Ah je le sens bien. C'était la boîte à sandwich. C'est pas une boîte à sandwich d'ailleurs. C'est parce qu'il a dit qu'il avait laissé un sandwich dedans.
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
Les gens vont dire, pourquoi elle appelle ça la boîte à sandwich?
Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
Là! Boum!
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this?
Il va forcément arriver
We'll
une
be
autre tenir
able
en
to
joue.
put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Bah voilà.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
It was harder than you think.
Oh là là.
What happened to the cop defending this town?
You don't know nothing about losing the reins. Simple things breaking so bad, they just get more out of control until... Try busting your ass for people that don't respect you for just a cop's salary. I spent years serving this town. I actually believed in what I was doing, too.
And then you murdered Nick.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
Alors c'est embêtant.
You always seem to care about this town. Its history, its people. Why do this?
I care more about this town than anyone. I've spent my whole life protecting it. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Il tient son gun comme un... comme un délinquant. Non, non. Au secours? Au secours? Oui? Mais fais quelque chose! Il va la... Soit il la jette de la falaise, soit... Oh là 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 là, c'est un truc comme ça. Salut Anaria.
I have to think and move fast. Stay one step ahead of Declan. If I make even a single mistake, there are no second chances this time. He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us.
Pour ceux qui ne voulaient pas spoil, il fallait pas rester en là.
Might be able to get the upper hand. Who he is will tell me what he'll do.
Parce que là, ce serait chaud. Alors, attendez, arme de service, non.
I could try going for his gun.
Rien. Une pierre dans la tronche, c'est pas mal.
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
Regardez, on peut regarder.
Declan came to tie up loose ends that night.
Asshole shot me with my own gun.
Oh, c'est bon de se faire tuer par sa propre arme.
Still has it on him.
You need to watch out.
Donc il a sans doute un autre gun.
Take it from me.
Je pense que ça va être la pierre la solution. Soit la pierre et on réussit, soit on fait rien et je pense qu'il la jette de la falaise.
Muley, it's time to give it your all. Don't underestimate Declan.
He's stronger than he looks.
Anna's got maybe a couple of seconds tops
before he overpowers her.
You gotta find a way to stop him, Sam.
He'll kill you both.
Ouais, moi je pars pour la pierre. C'est stressant, hein?
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
Pas facile à faire en vrai. Attends, il l'a tué là? Me dis pas qu'il a tué Anna. Ok. Tout va bien, tout va bien. C'est bleu skill.
I should strike him on his blind side and use the element of surprise. But that'll only work if I can predict what he'll do next.
Bah, next, il peut achever Anna ou moi. Non, il a tiré à côté. Il s'est fait avoir par la pierre.
For now. I need to keep it up. Declan might go for his gun.
That man is a monster. And he'll
kill you and my little girl as soon as spit.
Je pense qu'il va essayer d'achever Anna. Elle est au sol.
If he uses his service
gun, it'll be traced back to him.
And he's been covering his
tracks so far.
Sauf qu'il a l'arme de Dennis. Donc pour moi là, il peut utiliser l'arme de Dennis et nous la mettre à l'envers.
Declan might continue going after Anna.
Je continue à examiner mes options. Hein.
You don't have to fight, just leave. None of this has to ever hurt you again.
Alors ça,
I'm done running.
Ouais, j'avais raison en fait sur le flic. Je les colle assez rapidement. Je les colle quand Dennis a donné volontairement son arme à la personne qui l'a tué. En vrai, je les colle assez tôt. Hein. Ça va?
Declan might attack me now.
Non. Non, il attaquera pas Sam. Enfin, après, je me trompe peut-être, mais... Et au pire, il attaque Sam. Donc, attaquer Anna, s'emparer de l'arme, attaquer Sam. Ah.
If I can predict Declan's next action, I'll have a chance to get the jump on him.
Là, c'est... Pour moi, avec ce que Joe a dit, il va forcément s'en prendre à Anna, ok? Mais soit il chope son arme qui est par terre, qui est pas loin, il me semble, qui est là. Mais l'autre a dit, ouais, il prendra pas son arme de service. Donc il va quand même s'attaquer à Anna, mais il va pas prendre son arme, ok? Donc c'est ça. Et du coup, moi, je dois faire un truc, non? Du coup, je dois pouvoir le choper par derrière, etc. Ok, let's go.
If Declan goes after Anna, my best move is to strike from the right.
Si on rate, on refera la fin.
Now. You want to get shot?
Wait! Here, take it.
Son of a bitch!
Ouais, là, faudrait pas les mentales, là. Hein. Anna, faut faire quelque chose.
If I don't do something, we're dead. But if I do the wrong thing...
Pour l'instant, on a rien fait de mal. On a sauvé Anna pour l'instant déjà.
Stay focused. Account for all the elements at play here. We're doing well. I have to stay one step ahead of Declan, and we'll get him. I could rush him and try and take his gun out of the equation. I could try calling for help.
Jamais de la vie.
That ugly yellow phone is your best
chance to call for help.
That big jerk's not stupid. He'll
They'll probably keep an eye on that phone.
Non mais le téléphone c'est même pas une option. À moins qu'il ait plus de balles, c'est mort. Moi pour moi Anna doit choper le gun, c'est tout. Hein.
You have to save Anna. We
dragged her into this
Ouais,
mess.
je sais.
I dragged her into this mess. If you could distract Declan, Anna might have time
to get the gun.
Keep his eyes
on you, Sam.
Alors il y a quelqu'un qui essaie de me tuer. J'imagine trop la sonnerie et tout. Il y a toujours le gun là. Ça a l'air de plus trop les intéresser d'ailleurs. Alors, je dois dire que on se retrouve avec très peu d'options. Et c'est assez mauvais signe à mon sens.
I could get behind cover.
Là, franchement, dans cette situation, il va te tirer dessus. Vous pensez vraiment que je peux me remettre derrière l'arbre? De façon réaliste. En même temps, tu peux rouler, quoi. Il faut qu'Anna se bouge l'arrière-train dans ce cas. Écarter le flingue, c'est encore pire, parce qu'il va forcément tirer, tu vas forcément prendre un coup dans la tempe ou un truc comme ça. Vas-y, je tente l'arbre.
If I dodge, I'm safe for the moment, but what then?
Ah, c'est pas grave,
I'll
vas-y,
lose sight
dodge.
of Declan and he might focus on Anna.
Mais Anna, elle a qu'à se bouger le cul. Bon, réfléchissons. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit si je fais écarter?
If I can get close enough, I can stop Declan from using his
Oh,
gun.
c'est chaud, il me vise déjà.
It's definitely risky.
Merci beaucoup pour ton resub. Oh là là. Moi, pour moi, plonger derrière l'arbre.
If I dodge, I'm safe for the moment.
Au moins,
but
il
what
utilise
then?
une munition. Merci
I'll
beaucoup.
lose sight
Attends,
of
ça
Declan
va.
and he might focus on Anna.
Vas-y. Jusque-là, j'ai suivi mon instinct. Hein. Oui, Anna! Anna qui se sort les doigts. Les doigts du cul.
Drop your gun, Declan.
Anna!
Boum! Faut la sauver. Oh non! Anna, non! Y a pas de réseau.
No, no, no.
Mais ça va, c'est juste un poumon, elle en a deux.
Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
Non, non, non.
Fine. Don't worry.
Anna, Anna, please.
Oh non! Il fallait bien qu'on la perde à un moment. Oh. Je préviens, on refait la fin. Il faut qu'on arrive à le faire. Obviously, il faut qu'on arrive à refaire un autre truc. Trop bien. Présence d'esprit. Sauf si on l'a sauvé. Hein.
You heard the news today? The local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood. Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however,
Attends,
the
2.
journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue
Elle est sauvée.
from the hospital
Oui, on a gagné. C'est bon. Elle est sauvée. Ah.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's come to visit Anna.
Putain, je me suis trop impliquée là, je vous jure. Oh my god, tellement d'implication. What a life. On l'a sauvé et on a tué le ripou. C'était une prise de décision tellement à fond quoi.
Sam, hold your horses.
J'aurais survécu, ça veut dire. Je prends une décision comme je les prendrais.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but you don't change what happened.
Quoi?
My girl's hurt. Real bad.
Non mais ça va, oh.
Things could have been even worse without you. You did good.
Ah.
Joe.
No, Anna told me what you did. How hard you fought. Thank you for keeping your word.
Yes, on a tenu une promesse. Je n'ai même pas pensé à ça. Ça, c'est les gens dans koh qui disent qu'ils ont menti ou qu'ils n'ont pas participé. Genre, dis-le pas en fait. Arrête.
I had to. That promise kept me going.
I bet it did. But you better not drag my daughter into any more dangerous situations, all right? Don't waste all your time with me. My daughter will want to see you.
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad
You
ones?
can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using
Joan?
them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just
Joan
give me
Waldron.
a minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
Oh, mais sois pas méchante comme ça avec ta mère.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
It's not surprising, given what happened. This town is no place for a teenager. Kathy, now is the time to get out of Basswood.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Kathy, when did you start taking opioids?
What? What does that have to do with...
What do you think happens if someone finds out and reports you? You could lose your job.
How dare you? You don't know anything about what I've been through.
I don't, but it doesn't change the facts. You need to get help.
Oh, and who's gonna look after Joan in the meantime? Who'll pay for the treatment, huh?
Don't you have family in the region?
Well, there is my sister down in Virginia, but
But you're not on good terms, Joan told me. Still, you don't have a choice if you intend to keep custody of her.
You've always been a cold-hearted asshole. You know that? Do her a favor and forget about us for good this
Non mais ça
time.
va, oh. Elle m'a demandé un conseil, j'y ai donné. Non mais terrible. Bah fais-toi des rails et fais-toi plaisir, hein. Non mais oh. Genre il était pas méchant mon perso là. de suite là. Non mais je te jure.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
Come on, Bug. I want to know how you feel. How you really feel.
I guess better today than yesterday? Maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him, I don't know, makes me feel a bit better. It's not bad, but it makes me feel better, right?
No, it's not bad. I feel the same way.
Hey, Muley. Are you staying around this time?
I can't stay, Bug.
Oh.
I talked to your mom. She's gonna try to do better by you. So try to do better by her too, all right? It won't be easy, but I know you're strong enough.
I'll try. I'm gonna miss you, Muley. I'll really miss you.
C'est vraiment ma
Me
tournée
too,
d'adieu
Bug.
là un peu, non?
I need to find Anna. Call me whenever you want to. Deal?
Yeah. Deal.
C'est totalement ma tournée d'adieu.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so impersonal. How are you holding up?
Je l'ai suspecté au début, lui. Hein. Parce qu'il était trop gentil.
I'm actually doing pretty good. I feel like I'm finally in a place mentally. Finally me.
You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had a brush myself with the Maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all.
Ça donne envie de voir ce que ça aurait donné en faisant vraiment différemment, quoi.
Even for those close to you, it leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. That day, you said you need to ride until you can't anymore. Well, this is as far as I go. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
It's making you think it's finally the right time to retire, huh?
Believe me, it doesn't feel right one bit, but my flame has run its course. Without Nick, without Dennis.
Can't run a paper by yourself.
Nor would I want to. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. I'll leave you to the other guests. Drop me a line sometime. Drop me a line.
Ok. Les invités.
And you make sure to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you. Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
On n'a jamais eu ça. Qu'est-ce qui arrive? N'espère pas sympathie, vous rendrez des comptes. Je peux mettre que des trucs chauds.
You and the Basswood police have a lot to answer for. A lot.
We do. Declan pulled the wool over all of our eyes. All I can say is, we're all just people. Ain't no such thing as the Basswood police. Just people entrusted with power. And Declan, as terrible as it seems he was not always a bad person. My sin is failing to see the man he became, rather than the one he once was.
Moi j'en ai qu'un pour les lives. C'était votre responsabilité. Non, c'est pas aussi simple.
Don't make it sound like a small oversight. He was part of a drug ring.
You're entitled to your opinion. Everyone is. No, I do my best. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls. Look after yourself, Sam.
Je ferai ma conclusion après, mais vraiment très très bon mood sur ce Twin Mirror. Au cas où un ne fonctionne plus. Oui, non, mais dans le sens où, genre, je sais pas, il fonctionne plus. Genre, imaginons, tu pars en mode, tu vas peut-être donner des contraventions. T'es au courant si ton stylo fonctionne? Je sais pas. Non, mais je comprends le. Je conçois. Je conçois. Je conçois le double stylo. Mais si les deux stylos ne fonctionnent plus, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Est-ce que t'en rajoutes un troisième? Vraie question. Attends, je sais pas où je dois aller là. C'est la première fois du jeu.
Stay away from me and my daughter.
Et si le troisième ne fonctionne plus? Exactement. Est-ce que t'en prends un quatrième? Ah, ou alors c'est pour les... oui, c'est les 4 couleurs. Moi j'ai des super stylos 4 couleurs que j'ai eu dans les pommes, je vous en ai déjà parlé, je vous ai déjà montré. Jaune, rose, vert et noir, je crois. C'est dans les Pink Lady. Voilà, voilà, c'est pas moi qui mange ces pommes, c'est Jerry. Mais du coup j'ai eu 2 fois les stylos.
So much stuff. Anna won't have to buy food for weeks. I guess it's their way of making her feel better.
C'est tentant, hein. Par contre, ça doit être ultra chaud à manger, là. En bas à droite, là. 100% t'en mets la moitié par terre, et tu te dis, mais en fait, là c'était propre avant. C'est embêtant. Dans des pommes, non, dans l'emballage des pommes, bien entendu. Par pack de 6, tu sais. Pas très écolo, d'ailleurs, cette histoire.
So... I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
I meant to get here before, but... You look better?
Better than last week, I guess, but that's setting a low bar. It could have been even worse if you hadn't... You saved my life.
There was a lot of life-saving on both sides. You did some yourself.
I did, didn't I? I'm a hero.
We're both heroes.
I mean, I guess. I still outrank you, though. You didn't get shot. What's wrong?
I wish we'd gotten those files.
The guy who was behind it all broke his neck trying to kill us. Case closed.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
You guess. You're alive. Let it go and enjoy having lived. I am.
En vrai, Nick.
Yeah, I can see that.
Elle, son père avait des problèmes pour payer des factures, ok? Médicales. Nick était avec elle. Nick avait aussi une fille dont il voulait payer les études. Nick, dans la cabane, avait beaucoup d'argent. C'est pas parce que t'es journaliste, que t'es en train de faire une enquête, que t'as beaucoup d'argent. À mon avis, bah, il a été payé pour... Genre, il faisait partie du truc, un peu. Il y a eu un délire.
So what are you gonna do next with your unshot and healthy body?
I'm gonna get myself together. I've spent enough time moping.
I'm glad to hear that.
Pas vendre de la drogue, mais peut-être acheter son silence. Et peut-être il lâche l'affaire ou un truc comme ça.
I had a feeling you would say that. You stay out of trouble, Sam Higgs.
Ah, même mieux que ça. Ils auraient acheté son silence, ok? Donc il prend un pot de vin parce qu'en fait il a enquêté et il s'est rendu compte de ce qui se passait, tout ça. Et c'est pas parce que tu donnes beaucoup d'argent à quelqu'un que tu le tues pas. Hein, on le voit dans tous les films policiers, etc. Du coup, il lui donne genre, je sais pas, 10 000 balles et ils lui disent tu dis rien aux news. Mais en vrai, il s'occupe quand même de lui pour récupérer les 10 000 balles et... Voilà. Parce qu'en fait, le mieux quand tu donnes un pot de vin à quelqu'un, c'est de récupérer ton pot de vin. Si tu le tues, tu peux récupérer ton pot de vin. Si tu le tues, tu prends plus de risques en fait. Sur le coup, t'empêches qu'il fasse fuiter le truc, et derrière, t'élimines la source possible de problème. Ne faites pas ça, hein.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we?
Genre, ils l'ont acheté, et derrière, bam, ils l'ont tué. Je pense que c'est un truc dans ce goût-là. Du coup, on prend jamais de pot de vin de Maury. Non, mais moi, je suis gentille. Hein. Bon, bah, c'est fini, non? Allez, salut. Peut-être, attends, je retente une dernière approche avec Véronique, là? Quand même. Et puis là. Je pense que j'ai parlé à tout le monde, hein. Ils ok? On s'en va? J'imagine. Quelle est la suite du jeu? Je pense qu'on a fini. On est exactement dans les timings que j'envisageais.
Not surprised to see you here.
I'm a little surprised to see you.
Just giving my well wishes to Miss Miller. You did the right thing rooting out that ruffian. The town is
il doit y en
better
être,
for it.
lui. Il doit en faire partie, pharmacien, opioïde.
Right or wrong, it doesn't feel good. People got hurt.
That may be true. Still, what you did helped everyone. Really bolstered the common good. Be proud.
Ouais. Oh là, si ça part sur un palais mental de fou, on n'est pas revenu. Hein.
Common good. I've heard that before.
Good.
Common good shit. Common good shit, right?
I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good.
Du coup, common good, ça doit être Nick qui dit ça.
It's not that easy to leave.
Victime.
Kathy, could she be the supplier?
Get out the way.
Oh, trop bien en vrai.
Something's missing. How did Declan know I was meeting Dennis?
Heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
Il y avait la carte du mec du drugstore dans le fight. Aïe aïe aïe. On a tellement bien fait de le faire d'une traite.
Go check on Joan.
Who overheard me and Dennis talking? Who told Declan?
Merci beaucoup, Alf. Merci
Barroom
énormément.
brawl. I'd be best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished after the mine closed.
Honestly, afraid you'd end up like your friend. Good.
Mais en vrai, lui, on l'a suspecté dès le début en soi. Mais après, il avait pas l'air non plus. Vous êtes un monstre.
How dare you? How dare you even come here? You insult his memory by even being here.
I wasn't trying to give offense. I merely...
Nick never put it together. He was too close. It was you.
What exactly are you trying to say?
It wasn't enough to be a pill mill like every other two-bit pharmacy. You've been skimming. Extra boxes lost, records forged, ending up with Declan.
Nah. That is a very serious accusation. The kind that, without proof, would never hold up.
Kathy has to have the specifics. She's nervous and probably scared. But your trigger man is gone. Do you think she'll stay scared? 3 people are dead. Their trails all lead back to you.
You seem to have me confused for a criminal mastermind. I'm just a small-town businessman. I go where there's opportunity.
Oh là là.
And I've helped this town. I've created jobs. I've invested. I never forced anyone to do anything. I've only given people what they wanted. What they needed. I was here. I rolled up my sleeves and I got to work. Where were you?
3. There are 3 dead people at your feet and 1 person badly injured. Don't pretend anything excuses that. I'm not asking for you to explain. I just wanted you to know. I wanted to look you in the eye before I brought your whole world down.
Joe, Kathy, Joan.
Don't you threaten them.
I would never, but you do. Why do you think Nick never wrote his article? Never went to the police?
Just say whatever lies you think will save you.
Very well, if you insist. A little girl's future and a girlfriend with an aging father both cost money. People always find ways to get what they want. The question is,
c'est ça ce que je disais, le pot de vin.
Criminals, mobsters, lowlifes? Take out the middleman and a worse one slides in. Nick understood as much.
He wasn't like that. You didn't know him.
Si, si.
Did you? He was going to bury the story.
It doesn't matter what lies you tell. I knew who Nick really was.
Admirable, if misguided. People rarely show their friends who they really are. What Nick did is irrelevant. What matters is what you'll be doing. If you drop this misguided effort to accuse a kindly old man of heinous acts, I promise Kathy, Joe, and Joan will want for nothing. However, if you follow through with this foolishness, I only doubt I'd spend even a single day behind bars. I'm old. I have money and lawyers, and when I speak, people listen. But what of Nick, who took bribes, buried the truth? What will his daughter think?
Elle a pas besoin de
When
savoir.
I have no choice but to reveal he is just another dirty reporter. And let's not forget poor Kathy, who worked directly for me. It would at least cost her her job. Isn't being a single parent hard enough? Don't throw their lives away, Sam.
La justice avant tout.
Learn from your mistakes.
You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna finish what Nick started. Maybe you'll go to jail, maybe not. But people will know what you did.
Voilà. Allez.
And they'll all know the common good never factored in. You did it all for yourself. And I'll make sure the life you...
Elle va savoir, mais en même temps, elle saura que c'est pour ses études, c'est pour sa mère, tu vois. Genre, notre perso, il peut lui expliquer pourquoi il a accepté les pots de vin. Donc en vrai, ça passe. C'est chaud, mais ça passe. Et de toute façon, on va pas couvrir un véreux comme ça.
Folks, I hope you got your seatbelts on. because we've got one nasty story coming up. 2 years ago, West Virginia, a small mining town loses its mind. Income plummets, unemployment skyrockets. The stage is set for an unscrupulous pharmacist to roll into town. Two years later, over 1 million pills were shipped to the small West Virginian town of Basswood. Many sold right here on our streets. The article by journalist Samuel Higgs goes on. Information brought to light in this article led to the investigation of Hugh Kirkland, a seemingly respectable senior who turned out to be the mastermind behind this pill mill scheme. The Basswood Police Department is now under investigation. How the small town of Basswood can recover from such a blow is anyone's guess. All right, time to kick up your feet on the dashboard.
C'est fini ça. Je crois bien. Attention copyright. Ouais, t'inquiète. Oh, c'était si bien. Je l'ai fait d'une traite. Ça fait 6h26 que j'ai lancé le live. 6h qu'on joue. J'étais obligée. Waouh, pour moi, alors bon, j'ai adoré Vampyr, du coup, je le mets à part. Mais dans les jeux de ce style qu'on fait DONTNOD, je vais baisser la musique. Dans les jeux de ce style qu'on fait DONTNOD, c'est mon préféré. Vraiment, vraiment. Genre, j'ai vraiment accroché, mais de ouf! Du coup, ça rame un petit peu visuellement, mais vous inquiétez pas, c'est juste que je suis en alt-tab. Oh, j'ai tant accroché. J'ai trop aimé, genre je me suis sentie hyper impliquée dans les choix, dans l'enquête. Et c'est ce que j'avais dit dans la preview, c'est qu'on est tout de suite quand même dans l'histoire. On n'attend pas 4 siècles pour planter le décor. Il y a le plantage de décor, si vous prenez le temps comme j'ai fait. Mais quand même, on est quand même tout de suite dedans. Et mais ça fait du bien. C'est cool. J'ai trop kiffé. Genre franchement j'étais vraiment dedans et il y a un côté en plus les choix, il y a un... Ça fait appel à tellement de questions morales, genre est-ce qu'on dit la vérité à un enfant, est-ce qu'on risque le travail, le chômage d'une vie, tout ça, gna 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 gna. Tout un délire. La musique était trop bien. Le coup du palais mental était grave bien. Je me suis pas ennuyée. 6 heures d'affilée là. J'ai l'impression que j'ai fait ça en 3 heures. Franchement, ça aurait été un tort de pas le faire d'une traite, je pense. Parce que là, on a été dedans du début à la fin. Et j'ai grave kiffé. Quel plaisir! J'avais absolument pas prévu ça. J'avais prévu de jouer 2 heures, puis ensuite d'aller sur un autre jeu. Bon, bah... jouer 6 heures, quoi. Qu'est-ce que c'est que 6 heures dans une journée? Trop bien! Ah, j'ai trop aimé. Ce sera rediffusé sur ma chaîne secondaire. S'il n'y a pas de problème de copyright, il y en aura forcément. Donc je vais peut-être devoir lutter un petit peu. Mais on va essayer de rediffuser ça sur la chaîne secondaire. Et si j'y arrive pas, je rediffuserai ça d'une traite sur ma chaîne principale, qui aura normalement moins de soucis de copyright, puisque ma chaîne principale est sur YouTube et partenaire YouTube, on va dire. Mais voilà. C'était cool, merci à vous. Et quel plaisir aussi qu'il y en ait qui suivi du début à la fin. Ça fait plaisir. That was nice.